Actually, I don't know what episode this is. But yeah, this is after um the final episode from from Sonic Frontiers, at least from the base game's story. Basically from here, I'm just collecting tokens, all the tokens, music and stuff like that. I'll probably do some of the other challenges and just clear all the maps. In my and these streams, or at least like for this type of stuff, I'm probably just gonna make it like 30 minutes or so. These aren't gonna be like full hour streams. Since I'll probably only really save that for like story based stuff. But yeah. So I just thought I'd run around and collect some tokens and just kind of talk. And I'll also change up the music too. But but yeah. So um, I think so. I've made a decision on which game I was gonna play next. I'm gonna play Persona 5. Um, that's an that's another game that like I've been wanting to play. Pro, um, One of the reasons is because like I watched the Persona 4 anime and I liked it a lot. I also liked the music in it. Also, Persona 5 is just a really good game, but and then as well, like one of my friends is actually playing Persona 5, so I think it would be kind of cool. Like we can kind of talk about the game together. So I thought that'd be nice. Sorry, I need to actually hunt down these tokens. I'm gonna finish up these little challenges. But yeah, so that's the game that's gonna be played next, Persona 5. I am gonna get a physical disc for it, instead of getting it digitally. I will say like I'm always kind of mixed on, or I kind of mix like the amount of words. So I get like some digital games and I get some physical ones. I usually try to get the physical copies for the games that I really want to play. Well, I guess I shouldn't. I mean, I always want to. I mean, if it's a game that I'm buying, it's a game that I want to play. But sometimes I just really want to have a physical copy of the game. Except I will say, I actually didn't get Gravity Rush physically. Probably should have. I do regret that. I probably will get a physical copy at some point just because I do like that game. Yeah, there's nothing really here, huh? Well, that I have to wait till nighttime for that one. Let me get this. Hmm. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get this. I always forget. not this way. Not gonna lie, I genuinely forgot where that was. How? Is that what I have in my... Oh. Oh, whoops. Dang. I forgot I had this on. But, let's see. Let's see. I just have to break some stuff down here. Or no, I just have to use this. everything's basically clear. Oh, there's like a little challenge over there. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. What else? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like some things I could probably talk about. While I do this. I could try to talk about like maybe some of the 3D Sonic games I played. The first 3D Sonic game I ever played was Sonic Adventure 2, but I actually didn't own the game. One of my friends did. It was like one of my friends from across the street from where I live. They actually, their cousin had it for GameCube. And before that, the only Sonic game that I had honestly played was Sonic Adventure 2. Or not Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I guess that's not true. I think I played Sonic 1 at like some type of arcade. I mean, not arcade. It was like some type of play place when I was like little. Oop. But yeah, that was like the first Sonic game I played. Or sorry, the first 3D Sonic game I played was Sonic Adventure 2. And I remember like seeing Shadow and I was like, cool, man, he's like Sonic, but like, you know, dark. But he's really cool. He's really cool. It's cool to see him getting like the love that he's getting right now with Sonic X Shadow Generation. Ooh, Sonic Shadow Generations, and then the Sonic 3 movie. So I'm pretty excited for that. I think I've already talked about it before, but Sonic X Shadow Generations, at first I was kind of like, I don't know, because I was like, they called it a remaster, I didn't really see too much of a difference really, and then, you know, then Shadow showed up, so I was like, oh, that's cool, like, oh, okay, maybe I should just let myself land on it, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, we're getting some, I heard that there was gonna be Shadow content, and I was like, oh no, it's just gonna be like Sonic Forces, where it's just like one little thing with Shadow. But it looks like, or at least I'm hoping, especially with all this promotional stuff that they're doing, especially for like Shadow's part, that we're gonna get like a good bit of stuff. I was like, it's really crazy that we're, that they're adding in like the animating a few episodes, or like doing like a 3-episode prologue, which, you know, which is awesome. There's like, oh dang, I barely landed. And then after that, the next 3D Sonic game I played, sorry, I just switched it up completely. But just going back to 3D Sonic games I played, the next one was actually Sonic Adventure 1, which I briefly talked about in one of the episodes. Like, and the reason for that is because when I was at, after I played Sonic Adventure 2 with my friend across the street, I was like, when I got a GameCube, I was like, oh yeah, I want to get that game. So when I went to Blockbuster, and I'm making myself sound old. But yeah, Blockbuster. I actually did find Sonic Adventure. Not Sonic Adventure 2, I found Sonic Adventure, but I didn't realize, I don't know why my brain was just like, oh yeah, Sonic Adventure, yeah, that's the game. Or at least like I looked at the text and it looked similar enough, I was like, yeah, that's the game. It's 3D Sonic. I don't know why Sonic Adventure, I thought Sonic Adventure 2 wasn't a sequel. I don't know if I think I just thought the 2 was in reference to two hedgehogs. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you why. I was just like, yes, 2. But yeah, that is what happened. So yeah, I ended up actually playing Sonic Adventure 1, which was really cool. Even if it wasn't like the one that I was looking to play, it was still cool. Especially with the open world part, because I was like, oh, it's so cool. Which, like, I like the open zones here in Sonic Frontiers, but yeah, I played Sonic, or sorry, so I played Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 1, then, I don't know if this is the correct order, but I had a friend down the street that had Sonic Heroes, and I played Sonic Heroes. I don't know if that's, I mean, Sonic Heroes came out before Shadow, so yeah, I played Shadow, or no, I played Sonic Heroes, and I think it was on the PS2. But I had a lot of fun with that as well. I liked I guess since we weren't really playing the story mode, we were just kind of doing, the 2-player thing. I liked playing the versus mode. And then I also had another friend that also had Sonic Heroes as well. But yeah, I really like those special stages. I don't know why, but I did. I just liked them a lot. I think it was just like the fact that you were just running really fast and catching the boosts that just make you go fast. I think I just found that really cool. And then after that, the next Sonic game, I think it was Shadow. Yeah, I think it had to be Shadow because I can't think of anything else. At least when it comes to 3D Sonic games. Shadow the Hedgehog. I will say, when I played Shadow the Hedgehog originally, I was actually, I guess I should talk about it before I played the game. So there was, I saw the advertisement for Shadow the Hedgehog, and I was like, man, this looks really badass, and like the whole Chaos Blast thing and stuff like that. It looked really cool. I did end up getting the game, I think honestly basically almost when it came out, so, and I mean, I liked it. I liked it for the most part. I will say, I think it's cool that they were, I guess, trying to be ambitious with trying to do different storylines, or not different storylines, but like giving you different paths, because the whole good and evil thing with Shadow. I like him picking his own path. I thought that was cool, but it kind of, I don't think I ever actually beat the game. Which, once again, not the best of video games, not the best of video games though, but, it's, sorry, my brain, what am I trying to get at? Yeah, it's, I think what would have worked better for Shadow, maybe, instead of like giving so many different alternate paths, maybe just give yourself like 3 different paths. One where Shadow, you know, works with the good guys, one where Shadow works with the bad guys, and then just one where it's neutral, where it's like, yeah, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, basically. Like, honestly, like, I think that would have probably been better, and then they could have probably used, with the sheer amount of levels that were there, they probably could have just, you know, put whatever paths, or like, kind of like Sonic Adventure 2, you had the hero side, and then you had the dark side. For Shadow, you could have had the hero side, the dark side, and, you know, the neutral side. Or, you know, Shadow's Path or something like that. Maybe after you beat, Hero and Dark, then you could have done, you know, Shadow's own path, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't have worked out. I just feel like, I think what they were trying to do...
Homes? I wonder who used to live here.
But I mean, yeah, they tried to, they definitely did try to do something. I think it just didn't end up working, in the end with the multiple paths. Yeah, I guess like the neutral path could have just been like, Shadow, well, usually the neutral path was just racing to the goal, and then, you know, obviously good path helping the good guys, dark path helping the bad guys. Then what was the next 3D Sonic game I played? The next one? After Shadow the Hedgehog was... Sonic Unleashed, that's what it was. It was Sonic Unleashed for the PS2. I've never played the PS3 or Xbox one, but I really kind of do want to play them. I didn't know that there was an actual difference between the two, but there actually is, because I played the PS2 one, and you don't get a hub world and stuff like that. I probably would have really enjoyed that, because once again, Sonic Adventure 1, I liked that aspect of it, being able to just roam around as Sonic. But yeah, I liked Sonic Unleashed. I was definitely in that camp with the people that weren't much of a fan of the Werehog stages. I kind of want to go back to the game and, you know, kind of have a different opinion about it. I think I could be wrong about this, but I think the HD versions actually have different soundtracks for the fights. I could be wrong. I just remember playing the PS2 one in the jazz music for the Werehog stages. Like, don't get me wrong, it slaps, but it's the only battle soundtrack the Werehog had, I think in the PS2 version, I think that's the only soundtrack they give you, for that game. I believe someone said that, it's a video that I was watching once, and I was like, really? So, yeah, but yeah, I loved the boost segments, which, I mean, you know, I feel like all of us did. That was a pretty big highlight, and I mean, I would like to kind of go back and play the Werehog stages and, you know, try to appreciate it, especially, I guess like the approach that they were doing with his combat, or Sonic's combat when he was a Werehog, was like God of War, you know, which is actually interesting, but, you know, I honestly just wanted to run really fast, which, you know, hey, we got that with, Sonic, or at least daytime Sonic, and I don't think I actually ever beat, Sonic Unleashed. To be honest, most of the games that I've probably played when I was a kid, I did not finish them. There's very few that I've finished. And I'm not gonna lie, I think... well, once again, I'll once again point out that I'm not the best at video games, but yeah. Try to run to this other side over here, because there was a challenge, or not a challenge, but a little map thing in this area. Need to handle that before it goes away. But yeah, yeah, I played Sonic Unleashed. So, yeah, good game. I finished, then after Sonic Unleashed I played, we had finally gotten like a PS3, and this was like when I was in middle school. I want to say I was an 8th grader or a 7th grader. Oh dang, is it already daytime? No, it's still nighttime, right? I didn't think it's... Sorry, I'm thinking in my head about... Oh, I'm not even close to it. But it's probably daytime already. What I was saying was... sorry, yeah, the next game I played was Sonic 06. And I was excited, and I kinda got disappointed. Because, I guess just to kind of give you, or, I believe I said this in one of the episodes, but, I actually didn't watch any YouTube videos, or I wasn't watching a lot of game reviews at this time, or, like, video essays online, so I didn't know anything about Sonic 06 besides the AMVs that I watched online of his world. So I honestly didn't know the problems with Sonic 06, but I mean, I don't know. I was okay with it for the most part. I did notice some weird things. I did notice a lot of like weird things with the game, but I think it wasn't Crisis City, but Crisis City almost broke me. That fire tornado when the camera's pointed in the other direction. Or yeah, in the other direction, so you can't see what's in front of you, and things are just getting thrown at you, or just literally just the mock segment. Honestly, that was the first level too. When you do the mock speed, I was losing my mind on that. And then the loading screens. Ooh, the loading screens. Ooh, the loading screens. But I like his world. But I think, I don't know, when I think of Sonic 06, and I think, I don't know, it's, I think when I think of Sonic 06, I don't hate it. It's kind of more like, I think like when a parent says like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I think like, Sonic 06 was, I think we were all really excited for it, but because of what happened in development of the game, which, you know, once I watched some YouTube videos, or later on once I started watching a lot of video essays on video games and stuff like that, I was like, dang. And then like hearing some of the explanation, or like hearing like some of the people's complaints about like some of the problems with the game, I was like, okay, so I wasn't losing my mind. Because usually whenever like I'm kind of frustrated with a game, I will chalk it up mostly to just me not being good at video games. Which, I mean, you know, that's still like, that's still a thing. But, definitely, I think that was like the first time I ever considered like, games could be broken, or just like unfinished. Games can be unfinished, I guess is a better word. Because usually I just chalked it up to just me not being good at the game. Which once again, still probably more true, and I'm still playing. I'm probably gonna play for at least like maybe 15 more minutes. I'm just having fun talking right now. But yeah, no, like his world is still one of my favorite Sonic soundtracks. Just kind of sucks that, you know, the game didn't get to be as great as we were hoping for. And I guess like this also the reason why I think like Sonic 06 wasn't really a bad game, it just was kind of more of just like we were kind of just disappointed, was like I forget the name. I want to say it's Chaos X or something like that. Like it's I believe it's a group of people.
I've been making good progress. I wonder how Amy's doing.
Yeah, sorry. Chaos X. I think this is like a group of people. I could be wrong, but they're basically it's called P06 or something like that. Sonic P06 or something. Project 06. And they are actually like, I guess the dude found like some old code for Sonic 06 and just kind of built the rest of the game from the ground up, or rebuilt the game from the ground up. Him and some, well, them and a few people. And honestly, it looks really good. They added new animations too, and Shadow has things like his Chaos Blasts and stuff like that. And Silver's gameplay looks way better. And like I can't wait till like, well, I mean I can wait, but like I can't wait to get a gaming PC to actually be able to play those levels and stuff like that. I think those are really cool. I think that's everything I wanted to say about Sonic 06. And I will say, once again, I didn't finish Sonic 06. But that, once again, I will chalk that up to, I mean, well, this one I won't chalk up to me being bad at video games. The game was just kind of just broken. What else did I want to say? What was the next game? Then, after Sonic 06, I actually hadn't played I actually didn't continue to play a lot of, or play another 3D Sonic game till like much later, because I couldn't play Sonic Colors because we didn't have a Wii at the time, and I believe that's the one that came after Unleashed, and then I missed out on Sonic Generations because I think they stopped selling it in the store by the time my family got a PS3. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, like, I'm sure they were probably selling it like on Amazon or something. But like, I want to say like it wasn't in the stores anymore. So like I couldn't like see it and then buy it. But I did end up buying. But I actually did end up buying Sonic 06 late. I mean, not Sonic 06, Sonic Generations later. For the Xbox 360, and I played it on the Xbox One, and I believe that's the next 3D Sonic game I played. But, again, Sonic Generations, I guess it's kind of hard to kind of, like, rate Sonic Generations. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say it's hard, it's just more like, it's kind of just, you know, remakes of older levels, and then, you know, they did add stuff to it. I think Sonic Generations, you know, really great, and honestly, when, they talked about, you know, making a remaster for Sonic 06, I'm like, I don't know if we really need a remaster of the game. I'm not saying I wouldn't want people to experience that game because it was stuck on PS3 and Xbox, the Xbox 360. Well, unless you, I mean, if you had an Xbox, Xboxes are backwards compatible, so you can play it. But, when they called it a remaster, I was kind of confused. I'm like, I don't even think that game really needs to be remastered. You could honestly just port it, and I wouldn't complain. Still don't see too much of a difference. I actually did watch a video where I think a dude was actually explaining that some of the graphical things were, some of the graphical updates that they made actually made it look worse. Or, well, not worse, but they were just like, where like the original actually looks better in some ways. Like, I guess like they were talking about like the grass or something, like the texture for the grass was kind of different. It was like little things like that, I believe, but I'm not gonna act like I saw the difference because I did not. I was just like, this kind of just looks like the same game to me. But you know, I won't like say it over and over again. Like I think the most interesting part about this is going to be, well, I mean, if you've never played Generations, then hey, this will be very new and exciting for you. If you've already played Generations, then you're probably just looking more forward to the Shadow stuff. But yeah, Sonic Generations was, you know, just a really fun game and a good, like, love letter to Sonic. Especially with I mean, well, the whole thing is kind of just like almost like I guess like just a remake collection. Almost like if it was like a small like almost like a small Sonic Mega Collection, but instead it's just a remake of you know, certain levels. And I think my favorite level, that's actually kind of hard, but I mean, I guess if I do pick, it's probably gonna be one from the Adventure series. I think it was the one from Sonic Adventure 1, and I cannot remember the level for the life of me. The soundtrack is in here. Heroes. A Speed Highway. That's what it was. Yeah. I liked Speed Highway in the remake. I mean, I liked all the levels, but I believe that one was my favorite. Okay, what was the game after Generations that I played? Yeah, and I guess after that, I hadn't played another Sonic game, or another 3D Sonic game. I didn't play Colors Ultimate, especially with well, at least when it originally came out, because when it originally came out. I mean, if you're on YouTube, you know, but the port was not good. And there was a lot of glitches and stuff, so I believe, I'm sure like by now it's been fixed and updated, but like getting the game as like you know, straight from like when it first launched, it had problems. Is there anything else? I guess like what was the next one? Yeah. I guess, yeah. And then, I guess after Generations... Oh yeah, and just to clarify, when I got Generations, I actually played it in 2019. I mean, one of my brothers had an Xbox One, so... when I heard it was backwards compatible, you know, bought the game. But, after that, like, yeah, that was like the last 3D Sonic game I played. And, well, besides Sonic Frontiers, and I was actually surprised by this game. Like, once again, it has its problems, but I'm so glad that they were given, like, a little bit of extra time. Even though, like, yes, the base game only had Sonic's game, or, the game does feel, or at least like the story feels kind of rushed. sorry. Um, uh, and and I know, like, people had complaints about the gameplay, but, I don't know. I was actually it was actually kind of just refreshing, especially, like, with this open zone area, being able to run around this entire space. It was pretty fun to me. It kind of reminds me of, when one of my cousins would actually bring over their Xbox, like the original Xbox, and we would play Spider-Man 2, and in Spider-Man, I mean, even today, like, you know, the swinging aspect is really fun, or like just swinging around the city. And I kind of feel like that's kind of what we got here with the open zone areas. It's kind of fun to just kind of zip around and jump on different rails and stuff like that, especially in Ares, the desert level. I like that a lot. I would say that's my favorite island personally. And honestly, I think it's a lot of people's favorite island. I will say I wish we could have seen what originally Sonic Frontiers was gonna look like, because originally I think like all four islands were actually just supposed to be you were actually supposed to be able to just get there, like go there. But I guess they did whatever they had to do, and you know, I'm glad they did that instead of like just trying to force it to be. Um, so I think that was, you know, probably just a better move in general. Versus if they tried to force it, then I feel like we would have had a Sonic 06 situation. And well, Sonic 06, I felt like was very ambitious. It's just since either they didn't have enough time or they didn't have enough people to work on it, it kind of fell flat. But for Sonic Frontiers, like, they were actually given like just a little bit more time, so like, I'm happy with that. And you know what, like, and I mean, the experience is enjoyable, you know, to be in, you know, so, you know, a good amount of people. So like, I really hope that in the next game that we hopefully they build on this, because, you know, once again, like I said, not perfect, but I enjoy it. But I want to see what else they can do with this. So that'll be cool. Like, I guess Sonic Frontiers, and maybe this is a bad take, but like, I guess like for me, like Sonic Frontiers is kind of like, you know, how Sonic Adventure 1 was to Sonic Adventure 2. Like, you know, Sonic Adventure 1 is like an introduction to 3D Sonic, or Sonic moving in a 3D space. Or, I guess, unless you count Sonic 3D Blast, but I don't think you count that one. Yeah, that was always one that, like, people, or sorry, sorry, my brain. Sonic Adventure 2 was really cool, in the sense that it was just like, yeah, Sonic in 3D. And it worked really well, and especially like people taking advantage of Spin Dash to like get around places, and stuff like that. You know, that's really cool. And I feel like Sonic Frontiers, you know, is kind of like, it's a step in the right direction. That's that's like what I'm really happy about. Personally, well, personally, and also I'm sure other people feel the same in the sense that, like, yeah, this is definitely, more of a step in the right direction. Obviously, I hope they build on this, and not just do the same exact thing. But I don't hate it and stuff like that. So I mean that catches us up to now because I don't remember playing any other 3D Sonic games after Frontiers, even if it was old. Yeah, I never played Night of the Wind or Sonic Black Knight, or sorry, Night of the Wind, Sonic Night of the Wind for the Wii. But I definitely want to play that at some point because we did eventually get a Wii. I don't know why my brain never thought to buy that game. I guess just because it was like so much later. Because by the time we got the Wii, I want to say, no, I guess it was before that. I guess I was still in middle school, but I guess I'm so confused. I don't know if I think we had a Wii for a second when I was like in 8th grade, but then someone stole it or something. Or once again, it wasn't my Wii, but I won't get into who stole it and pawned it off. But eventually, like, I don't know if it was the same Wii or not. I have no idea. Well, actually, yeah, no, they stole it and then they brought it back. But I won't explain about this. And then, sorry, my brain stopped for a second. But I never played those any of the Wii Sonic games. So Colors, I never played Colors. I never played Night of the Wind. I never played Sonic and the Secret Rings. I did watch videos on them. I did watch AMVs and reviews, which were pretty fun to watch, honestly. I would probably, I don't know if I would want to play Secret Rings, but I would definitely still want to play Night of the Wind just because, at least based off of reviews, since Night of the Wind came after, it seemed like the controls were much better. I'm sure they were probably still waggly, but it was better. It was better than the first one. And then, when it came to Colors, even though, like, I hear that it's pretty good, I don't think I wasn't really interested in, like, the Wisps. Even now, I'm still not really interested by the Wisp. When I was playing Sonic Generations, and I saw the Wisps, I was like, I don't know. It wasn't for me. It probably because it wasn't marketed. I don't think the marketing was for me. I think it was for the kids. But I don't know. I'm sure there's people who grew up with like early 2000s Sonic and love Colors. And I mean, I guess I don't know. If I played Sonic Colors, I probably don't know how much I would want to use the Wisps. I would probably just be using the boost gameplay. But I think you have, I don't know, I haven't played the game, and maybe at some point I will play it on this channel. so that I can have a different opinion. Because I'm sure it's not a bad game. I was just not really feeling the vibes with feeling the vibes, but feeling the vibes with Sonic Colors. Okay, still trying to think of things to talk about, but I mean, I know I said this episode was going to be 30 minutes long. It ended up being an hour, because I just wanted to rail. But yeah. Yeah, hoping Sonic X Shadow goes well, and hopefully Sega will try to make a new Shadow the Hedgehog game. Like, make a new Shadow the Hedgehog game, and like, also please make a Silver game, and honestly make a game on the other characters as well. I think, and I mean, this is honestly, especially with Sonic Frontiers, the way it all kind of ends, honestly. I don't know. I guess I would like them to make like games just like surrounding these characters. I guess the only thing I guess is that I feel like if they had similar. I guess if they had like similar stories to Sonic, where it's like it's gonna be this world-ending thing, like who's to say Sonic wouldn't show up? So, or maybe he couldn't show up. You just don't play as Sonic or something like that. Or like maybe they get. Well, I guess I don't know if they all conveniently get transported to a different world, but like I don't know. Maybe they get I guess an idea would be them going into a different world where they are by themselves and they kind of have to use their skills and stuff to progress the story. Well, I mean, I guess they already do that. But I guess just more with them being the main characters. Or the main character of their story. Which, I mean, they're still mains, but like just more side mains. What else can I say about this game? Or, not about this game. Oh, I guess one thing I could say about this game actually is, I don't have Spin Dash. I mean, you get Spin Dash in the DLC, but, I believe I'm supposed to beat all the challenges and get like S rank or something like that in order to get the Spin Dash, which I may want to check on that. Because maybe I could do those challenges for the stream and just try it. That way I can actually have Spin Dash for like the base game. Because I would like to Spin Dash through these levels, and I think that would be cool. I will say one thing. Dang, I do say that a lot. But one thing I wish they could have added to Sonic Frontiers, or like once they added the DLC. I was really hoping we were going to be able to visit these different, visit these islands. But, play as Oh yeah, I also like Fist Bump. Yeah, even though, like, okay, like, I mean, like, I don't know, I don't think this is an unpopular opinion, but, like, okay, Sonic Forces may have not came out the best, but like, I think most people like Fist Bump. Like, I don't think anybody's arguing against that, honestly. That Sonic or Fist Bump is a bad song, because it is a good song. Okay, I should really just try to get up it appropriately. I'm trying to skip it. But yeah. Sonic Frontiers. Or sorry, Sonic Forces. Okay. Okay, let's find the way to actually get that token. But Sonic Frontiers. It was. Dang, sorry. My brain. Yeah, but yeah, like this one. Anything else? Anything else that I can talk about this game? That's all, I guess, right now. I guess that I have to say. I mean, I've definitely ran. I definitely ran up to an hour. Yes. But yeah. I think that's like all I really had to say about Sonic Frontiers. You know what? I guess there's one. I guess it's not a main title Sonic game, but I mean, I played Sonic Riders, the original one in Gravity. I think it was just Sonic Anti-Gravity. Why can I not think of it? It was Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders. Zero Gravity. I mean, I guess it's more of a spin-off series, but yeah, I liked the original Sonic, Riders, and that was just, I just liked the boost mechanic in it, and I liked the drifting, or basically drifting, and Zero Gravity is okay. I still, when I originally played it, like, I still remember the sense of speed and stuff like that, even though, like, yeah, okay, drifting more loses the gravity, but I would still, but if you're asking me which one I would rather play, it is the original anyway, and the last Sonic Riders game that they did, Free Riders, I think, it was you know what, I never had a Connect, so I can't really say anything about it, but I didn't enjoy it, or sorry, I can't even say I didn't enjoy it, I never played it, but Sonic Freeriders, but it looked like they brought the boost back, but it uses the Kinect. But I did hear there was a mod where people made it to where you don't need the Kinect anymore. So that's cool. What else? Yeah, okay. I think I'm
I wonder what kind of devastation the island's been recovering from.
Yeah, I'm kinda... I mean, obviously I'm kinda booked. It's, like, pretty late where I'm at. And, I mean, I've been talking for, like, almost an hour, so, like, I can go ahead and end this video, but, yeah, I had fun kinda, talking about Sonic. And yeah, I have no idea what else to say. But yeah, I'll go ahead and save it here, and we'll just continue collecting. Well, I mean, the next video is probably going to be Persona 5, so look out for that. And when it comes to streams, dang, I am sorry. I am tired. Okay. Yep, I've been talking for a while and I stayed up to stream for about an hour. I think it's time to go. So, okay, so yeah, once again, thank you for watching the stream. Really appreciate it. I will catch you in the next video, which should probably be tomorrow. More than likely, if not tomorrow, then Sunday. And we start Sonic Frontier, or not Sonic Frontiers, we started Persona, yeah. So, yep. Oh, wait, that's automated? Because I wasn't pushing forward. But okay. Well, I will catch you guys in the next video, and have a good night or day, later.